And we are back with another behind-the-scenes video of what it takes, or at least how we do interviews these days. We are joined by Mike. We are joined by Kyle. They are from the band Shadows of the Talisman from Flint, Michigan. What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Fantastic, man. I'm glad to have guys on the show. You know what? Shout out to Eclipse Records. You know, they got a great taste for music. And every time I'm like, when I see an email from them, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm clicking that one. Clicked it. Love what I heard. I was like, we got to get these guys on the show. And it happened so quick. So I appreciate you guys.
Well, thanks for having us. We're really excited.
Thank you.
All right. Before we start the show, if you are watching this video and you dig what we do, we're an internet radio station as well as an internationally syndicated radio show that promotes independent and unsigned bands. Tons of affiliate links down in the description. You find something you like, click it. There's no added cost to you. Small commission comes to us. It keeps the ball rolling. All right, here we go. Segment 1 in 3, 2, 1. Indie Rage Radio, IndieRageRadio.com. We are turning up the volume level up tonight. With us, we got Mike, we got Kyle. They're from Shadow of the Talisman. They're a metal band from Flint, Michigan. What's up, guys?
Yo, yo, what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
Excited to have you on the show. We're going to play your music throughout the whole 2 hours. But the first segment, we always play a game because the Rage Nation, look, they're kind of like the paparazzi, okay? They want to dig deep on Shadow of Talisman. They want to know a little bit about you. So we're going to play the game Smash or Pass. And it's probably not the Smash or Pass you're thinking about. Essentially, I'm going to give you a people place thing. If you like it, you smash it. If you don't like it, you pass it.
Easy. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Smash or pass? Pop punk.
Smash.
I'll have to pass on my end. I'm not a huge punk fan.
I just saw a pop punk show the other day. It was awesome. They went through all the hits, and I was in heaven.
Yes. Look, I always say, you know, I'm a fan of metal and metalcore, but if I'm walking past a room and they got a great punk song coming in, I'm coming in to investigate. You
like,
know what I mean?
If it sounds like it fits in like an early 2000s snowboarding movie, I'm there. I want it all. I love all of it.
Yes.
I gotta say, the only saving grace for pop punk, the drummers. Oh my God.
Yeah,
every single band, they're just going at it. So
yes,
they got that going for them. Everything else, though, can't get behind too much.
All right, smash or pass? Snow.
Pass. Hard pass.
If it's a light, fluffy snow, I'd smash it. I think it's pretty during the winter time, but the crap we've been seeing this last a little bit, hard pass.
Yeah, we were just talking about that off the air. You guys are fixing to get wally-whopped by another polar vortex. I'm pretty sure the snow's coming with it as well.
Yeah, it's always like the January, February time where it just, you know, the cars kick up everything. It's just slush on the road. It's not even fun anymore. It's just like November, December, that Christmas time, the holiday time, everybody's feeling it. I hate snow with a passion now, so I cannot say it.
Yeah, and they were saying the last one we got was from Canada. This one's from the North Pole, all the way at the top of the dome.
Perfect. Look at that.
Thanks, Santa.
Yeah, he's sending it down. All right, smash or pass? Pizza.
Oh, smash.
Smash. In fact,
yeah, that's like the quintessential band food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Easy. Everyone likes it. You customize it. You can't go wrong.
Yeah. Well, what kind of pies are you ordering in when you guys are having like a long jam session?
I'm a Supreme fan. Mushrooms, olives, pepperoni, hamburger, whole shebang. That's the way to do it.
I've become like a pizza snob. So like if I try a new place, I'm doing like the Dave Portnoy, like one bite, everybody knows the rules. I'm doing pepperoni and cheese. I got to see how that is first. I love everything. I love like the Supremes and stuff, but I always got to try the tried and true, the classic before I do anything else.
I feel you. All right, smash or pass? Energy drinks.
Hard pass.
Smash.
He's guzzling one right now. And in fact, if you want to watch the behind the scenes video of this interview, it is live right now on our YouTube and Facebook pages. All right, so smash or pass? Vinyl records.
I'll be right back real quick.
You can show yours first. I'll show mine after. I can speak for Kyle and say very much Smash. We've even talked about getting ours on vinyl at some point in time.
We were just talking about our favorite Metallica albums, and you pulled out Master. I got the Injustice. But yeah,
and for Christmas,
I got like.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say I got like 150 vinyls. So to me, that is the way music should be on. I just love being open up, the case and just look at the artwork and stuff. So hard Smash for me.
I actually, this is my first vinyl that I bought, which means I got to buy the player and all that stuff. I love listening to other people's vinyl records and everything else, but I just don't have a set of my own, so now I have to because I have one. I got this bad boy for Christmas, Course Master Puppets, but signed by James and Lars.
Oh, nice.
I'm very, very excited about, and it was my favorite thing I got for Christmas. So it was just cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear what? Like it was back, like I don't know, probably mid 2000s when MTV was like honoring Metallica and all these bands were like doing covers of their songs and whatnot.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear the Limp Bizkit Sanitarium?
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Oh my God.
I go back and watch that quite a bit. It's that, I mean, Korn started doing one on tour and they have forever after that. The Snoop Dogg Sad But True is always good. That like Icon show is just awesome.
Yeah. Insane. All right, smash or pass? Music festivals.
I'd have to say pass. I personally haven't been to one, but the idea of going and just stand in the hot sun for 8 hours with a little bit of water and expensive food, I'll be bougie and go to like a 3-4 band lineup and call it good,
I would also have to agree and say pass, unless of course we're doing a show. Then by all means come out and see us, right? Because we want to, But I'd have to agree. If it's for like half a day, it's probably awesome. But for like 3 days straight, I'm just not that strong of a human being to stand there and either cold or hot, depending on what it is.
Yeah, I got a guy that goes to work with me here, and he went to Bonnaroo, and the way their tent was, it was like miles away from the stages. And by the end of it, he was like, dude, I couldn't walk.
Yeah.
Like I had to pay like $50 for this cart to bring me to my tent. He was like, it was terrible. I spent so much money on cart rides.
Man, that's rough.
All right, smash or pass? Pepsi.
Smash. I don't drink
smash.
pop, but between Pepsi and Coke, Pepsi's the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
I like all sorts of pop. I'm a big fan. But yeah, Pepsi's good. I like Pepsi. No, I'm not one of those that's like, go to restaurants and like, is Coke okay or Pepsi okay? I'm like, whatever. I'm good.
I saw a guy at a Waffle House one time almost beat up the waitress because they didn't have Dr. Pepper.
I'll believe it.
And like he walked out.
House.
Yeah, he walked out and everybody was like, what happened? And she was like, I told him we only have Mr. Pibb. And I was like, this is nuts.
That's awesome.
All right, smash or pass? The Dwarf Lake Iris.
I don't even know what that is.
What
I
is
have
it?
to say pass.
That's the state flower for Michigan.
Oh,
I don't know our state then.
I guess not. Well, then smash for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Smash or pass? Dan Campbell.
Oh, 100% smash. Kyle, I'll explain. Dan Campbell is the head coach of our football team for the Detroit Lions, and he's going to take us to the Super Bowl. He's going to give us many, many years of great football Sundays. I have nothing but love and respect for the man who has brought not only the football team together, but the whole entire state of Michigan together. Let's go, Lions.
I concur as a definite sports fan. Not.
All right. And the finale of Smash or Pass, mullets.
Hard pass.
I'm working on one ironically and pass.
Oh, man. We got to bring mullets to the metal. I mean, that's a T-shirt opportunity, too.
Mullets to metal.
I just like I want long flowing hair, but like I keep getting into mullets, and I think that's why I'm passing. Just because I can't get there, man. Can't do it.
Oh man. Well, thanks for playing along, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was fun.
Appreciate it.
So the brand new single you guys are pushing right now is called "What Is Real." What's this song about?
Correct. Take it away,
is
Mike.
What is real is essentially, well, before we go into that, the whole album has kind of have a small story to it. And this one's about kind of the negative thoughts that one goes through when facing depression. It's about the kind of feelings that you can't shake, or the thoughts that run through somebody's mind that might not seem standard, or might not seem correct to most of society, but when you're running through that sort of depression, that's the things that go through your head. So it's mainly about trying to grasp onto what is real. What it's not necessarily a literal like, hey, I can't tell if that wall is real or not, but it's why am I feeling this way, or am I supposed to feel this way over another way? It's more of that just depressing feeling that one might get.
Here it is. It is "What Is Real" from Shadow of the Talisman on Indie Rage Radio. All right, very cool. Segment 2, we're going to dive a little bit more into the band. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Indie Rage Radio, IndieRageRadio.com. Back with our special guests tonight. We got Mike and Kyle. They are from the band Shadow of the Talisman from Flint, Michigan. You can pre-save their album right now, As Above, So Below. It drops Friday, February 21st. You can check them out on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, TikTok. They're wherever you can stream and consume music. Plus at shadowofthetalisman.com. But I would be remiss if I didn't say this. And usually I say this in segment 1, but I was so excited to get to the Smash or Pass game. Shout out to Chris Poland and the team over at Eclipse Records. Man, they've been so good to us over here at Indie Rage Radio. And I was telling you guys off the air that anytime I get a release from those guys, I'm reading it and I'm listening to it, because those guys really have their finger on what's great music. So, Chris, gang over at Eclipse Records, keep up the hard work. You guys are doing a fantastic job.
We've been with them for a couple months now, and they've just been nothing but pleasure to work with. Been super nice to us, so we can't thank them enough.
Yeah, most definitely. And the record label's got a lot of great history too.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So speaking of history, you guys were formed back in 2022, and you guys kind of hooked up with some college mates, some dudes around with the local music scene. How did all that come together?
Oh boy, get into the history of SOT. So the bassist and I, both went to Kettering University in Flint, and I found out he was a bassist. He found out I was a drummer, and we just started jamming immediately. We were ripping Avenged Sevenfold, Tool, Primus, everything the rhythm section loves. So we got talking, and we were like, let's find some guitarists, let's find a vocalist. So I knew a buddy from high school I used to do guitar concerts for. That's our guitarist, Zach. So the three of us jammed. Zach kind of has like Guns N' Roses, Led Zeppelin vibes, so definitely kind of changed the sound a bit. And then Eli, back in the day, used to jam out with their other guitarist, Owen. And then that time we just ripped Metallica, Megadeth, anything thrash. And I left almighty Mike right there to fill out the spot. And when he came in, man, that was just a crazy practice session, the five of us. Like the first song we played was it Master or For Whom the Bell Tolls?
It was For Whom the Bell Tolls. And
yeah.
It was great because there was we're in this music room at Kettering and University. And there's these people that came in, and everybody's just nervous to do anything with each other because we just don't know how it's going to go. And there's some people waiting outside, and they're like, "Are you guys in the band?" And they were all like, "Yeah, kind of." And they're like, "Can we?"
It's an audition day today, but anyways,
they're like, "Can we listen to you guys?" And I'm like, "Yeah, come on in and see us." And the rest of them like, you specifically, you're like, "No, we don't know how it's going to sound. We don't know what's going on." I'm like, "Come on in, who cares?" I remember, man, it's like. I heard you guys play, right? Because there's that instrumental opening for From the Tolls, and it was like, oh my god, you guys are tight and everything sounds good. But as soon as I started singing, I just remember looking at all you and everybody looking around at each other. Like we all just knew it was like instantly, yeah, this is it. This is This is what's gonna work.
Yeah. And we were playing on some crappy stuff. They had an E-kit at the college I was playing on.
Yeah.
Bunch of small little box amps. So it's like the fact we knew this was going to be so cool then and there, it says a lot about like just how the five of us got to that point, you know.
But most definitely. And one of the things that, you know, I love about bands or band names, if I'm going to a festival or maybe it's like a big bill at a club, you know, I'm looking for the band that the name just like jumps out at me. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to check out that band. Your name is kind of like that. And don't take this as a jab, but I'm a big video game guy. And Shadow of the Talisman, when I first heard that name, I'm like, oh my God, that's a PC game from 1992 that was like on 26 floppy disks that you had to upload. And it took 3 days to upload the game. How'd you guys come up with the name Shadow of Talisman?
First off, it sounds cool. You know, it's like you need a band name, you need it to stick. So that was our number one driving factor. We went through dozens of band names and like either they were taken, just didn't roll off the tongue. And eventually all five of us were talking. And I was like, guys, like the Talisman, the picture of like eye symbol, you know? And I was like, just picture shadow above it and the Talisman. And like, oh my God, that's really cool. And it's just kind of stuck since then. Like we went back and forth with Talisman, Shadow, but I don't know, just having that SOTT drives the point home, and we were rolling with it ever since.
Most definitely. And I saw, congratulations on playing the Machine Shop. How crazy is that?
Thank you.
Yeah, it was
For real.
Yeah, it was one of those things we're doing like sound check, and like I look behind, and our name is up on the stage that I've like stood in front of so many times. It's like, this is happening. This is real. And it's great because it's like in our backyard. Like it's right there. It's in Flint. So we all grew up just looking at this this concert venue. Like the halos are coming down or the sun rays are coming down right on it. It's like one day, man, one day we're gonna be up there. And when we got there, it was like unbelievable. I looked around like this doesn't happen. It's just not real. But
Yeah.
It's cool.
And then open up for Walls of Jericho too. Like the first few shows we did, it was like pop punk band. It was like some like shoegaze stuff we were playing with. But now like opening up for Walls of Jericho, that phenomenal metalcore act, it's like we're almost into the big leagues. They're playing with bands like that. And it was really cool looking out in the crowd and seeing them watching our stuff. So
nice.
Great night playing there.
So next up, we're going to play one of the songs that is from, I guess, like one of the title tracks from your brand new album that's going to be released Friday, February 21st. You can pre-save it right now. Just go to shadowofthetalisman.com. All the links are there. Let's play the song As Above. What's this one about?
Like I said, it's kind of like a story based throughout the entire album. It's a small concept album, essentially, as vague as possible because we want you to listen to the song and hear everything. But As Above is just kind of knowing that you're getting knocked down or you're getting defeated, but you're still going at it anyway. That's, I think, going to sum up As Above as best as I can there.
And if you want to get story driven, it starts the journey into hell for the next title track. So as you listen to the song, you hear it get darker and darker. It's like, oh, something big's about to happen, you know.
Here it is. It's As Above from Shadow of the Talisman on Indie Rage Radio. All right, very cool. Segment 3 is where we're going to take the plane to Flint. Also kicks off hour number 2. All right, here we go. Segment 3 in 3, 2, 1. Indie Rage Radio, IndieRageRadio.com. We are kicking off hour number 2. Yeah, we're going to melt your face off some more with Shadow of the Talisman. We got Mike. He's a vocalist for the band. And Kyle, he's the drummer. They're a metal band from Flint, Michigan. You can check them out on all your favorite social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, TikTok, shadowofthetalisman.com. You can go pre-save their brand new album, As Above, So Below. It drops Friday, February 21st. Man, I tell you what, the cover art for your album is absolutely dope.
Thank you. Thank you. We really appreciate it.
I love the transition from the cowboy to like the demon.
Yeah, a lot of thought kind of went into it. We wanted to make sure that like right from the get go, you kind of can see there's somewhat of a story to this whole album, and we wanted to convey that as much as possible just from the first side of it.
Mm-hmm.
So in segment 3, we like to hop on the Spirit airline. We're coming to Flint, Michigan for the weekend. We're getting the big seat. We're going all out. We're actually going to pay like $800 for a round trip ticket.
Ooh.
On Spirit Airlines. Everybody thinks it's cheap, but when you get the big seat and you bring some bags, oh, you're getting screwed.
Yes,
Big time.
Are.
All right, so we just landed in Flint. We are hungry. What is one restaurant we need to stop at?
I've always been a fan of Churchill's right there on Main Street.
Yeah.
It's basic, but I've never had a bad meal there. It overlooks downtown Flint, so Churchill's would be my choice. I'm not sure about you, Mike.
I like Churchill's for sure. I like honestly, there's a little tiny bar that's been there forever that's like in an alleyway called the Torch Bar and Grill. Great burgers, great food. It's again just kind of its own, very much a hole in the wall, but it's a nice hole in the wall that's been there like forever. So I really like that.
Yeah, I like holes in the wall.
Yeah,
we found one in we live right by Texas. And we found a hole in the wall. Like I used like TripAdvisor to find some good restaurants in Beaumont. One of them was closed. And so we just went to like number 2 and it was a hole in the wall. And the wife was like, I don't know if I want to eat here, but I'm like, it's number 2. So we went in there and it was absolutely amazing.
It's how it always goes. It's always the little guys. It's always the stuff that you like off the beaten path. Like that's always the best.
All right. So we gassed up. We want to go see a rock and roll show. And of course, we know the Machine Shop is there. I mean, that's the obvious choice. But if we were looking for something, like you said, Mike, a little off the beaten path, a smaller venue maybe where we could see not so much a touring band come in, but some local Flint rock and rollers, maybe 100, 200 people max in this joint. Where would we go?
Sherman's Lounge is one that comes up. They play a bunch of different guys from around the area, and there's actually it doesn't have like a huge public presence, but like Flint in general, almost every other place I feel like there's live music. And what's great about Flint is that I swear every night it's like you're gonna go in and you're gonna go see a metal band, but you're gonna go see like a country star and then like a rap thing and then like whatever else at the same time. It's like everybody listens to everything in this town, and the open mic nights and the band nights are a very mix of everything. Our first couple open mic nights were, metal and fast and thrash and all that stuff, and then the next band was like it was like grunge.
You Are My Sunshine.
Oh yeah, I will never forget playing Master of Puppets after somebody just acoustically played "You Are My Sunshine" for our second gig. I will never. I looked at Kyle and I said, "We can't do this.
We're screwed."
Yeah. Fun fact: a former Louisiana governor wrote that song.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's actually our state song.
Good to know.
Oh,
yeah.
Did not know that.
So what do you think, Kyle? What venue should we check out?
I was laughing a bit because Mike went the PG route, and the first thing that popped in my head was a venue we played at called the Corona Road Bar.
Oh, yeah.
It is, to say it in the most polite way, it is a dive bar in every aspect. So we did an open mic there, and some of the bands that played before us, one of them, a bunch of 56-year-old dudes, are all wearing clown masks. And we were like, oh, maybe a Slipknot cover band or like Mushroom Head or something. No, they played like your typical like grunge music, and they're just jamming out up there. But I'd say definitely Corona Road Bar just for the atmosphere. Like you go up to it, crazy graffiti wall, and you never know what you're gonna get when you go in there.
Yeah, it was
nice.
That was an experience for sure, and it was it's always good to go in there just because everybody seems to be so welcoming every time you walk in. Especially if you're in the band, if you're listening to music, they're there for the music. Everybody's just having a good time.
Yeah. All right, so we saw a great show. We want to nightcap it. What's a great bar with a great vibe in Flint?
I like Soggy Bottom. Like if we're going like staying downtown area, and then like strip downtown is like awesome. So Soggy Bottoms is a great one. They got a bunch of like and this is me coming from like I drink Bud Light, like I'm very simple, but they have a huge amount of like draft beers and everything. They also have some live music every once in a while. Just a cool atmosphere. You can go sit outside when it's not -6 degrees out, or you want to stay inside. Like, there's just a lot of to do there. So I would say Soggy's. I have personally like also off little off from closer to the Grand Blanc area. Kickers is a great bar. I go there quite a bit. I'm from Flushing, which is even further away, but it's a little Flint area. So there's a bunch of bars around the area. Like I said, you can't go wrong with any place because half the time you're going to go see some local band do an open mic night, or there's like a trivia night, or there's always stuff to do around here. So it's great. You can't go wrong.
When I was in Flint, I was underage to drink. I've since moved out. But the bar that comes to my mind is, Mike, is it called the Fireplace in Fenton? That one we always went to? Or the Firehouse?
Yeah,
Fireplace or Firehouse. But
we
always went there after. Yeah, Fireplace. This sounds right. We always went there after open mic nights. And I just like the memories that were made there. It's your typical bar, but that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Yeah, food's good there too.
Mm-hmm. Not to throw any names out, but were there any bars in Flint, Kyle, when you were a youngster that would put like an X on your hand, and as soon as you walked off, you were rubbing it off and they were cool with it?
I can't disclose that. We're going to keep that PG. It's a PG show.
Yes, that's a yes, folks. That's a yes. All right, so we're going to play the second title track from your upcoming album, As Above, So Below. It drops Friday, February 21st. You can pre-save it right now. You can find that link on your social media pages or at shadowoftheTalisman.com. We're going to play So Below. What's the song about?
So Below is very much the finale of our album. We wanted to go big and fast, and some parts heavy. We just wanted to make this song as epic as possible. This is like the final fight between our protagonist and the antagonist, and it's very much as epic as we could try to make it. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Oh crap! Well, then let's make this the last song of this show. Then, oh man. No, let's switch this around.
The Outlaw's not bad either.
The Outlaw's
introduces you to everything. But yeah, So Below is our magnum opus, we've been calling it. It's just 8 minutes of in-your-face metal.
Yeah. Oh, should we end the show on that, or Outlaw would be fine in the show?
And the show on So Below. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's redo this. Let me put a little note here. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, so the next song we're going to play from your brand new album that drops February 21st on Eclipse Records. You can pre-save it right now. As Above, So Below. The song is called The Outlaw. What's the song about?
Well, The Outlaw is basically it's halfway through our album, so this is essentially where the title character kind of transforms into this like demon killing outlaw that he's been kind of building up to in the last couple songs. And it was our first one we wrote as a band. We wanted something fast and thrashy and in your face. So we just did just that. We wrote this song to be just kind of classic 80s style thrash because we all grew up on that and we all love that.
Here it is. It's The Outlaw from Shadow of the Talisman on Indie Rage Radio. You know, usually when people throw up the horns, it like does like a little background thing, but I don't know. Maybe it's like when you only have like 2 people on or 1 person on.
We all got to do it together for it to work.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's being lame.
Or maybe it only happens when girls are on, because that's usually when it only happens. I don't know. All right, segment 4 is the last hour of the show, so we're kind of like up against the clock. So Below is going to be the last song, so we're kind of like tying a bow on everything and just seeing what's up in the future for the band.
You want like quick responses or?
No, it's like we got like a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Indie Rage Radio, IndieRageRadio.com. Finally! What? That sounded like I was happy. I'm not happy. We are here at the last segment of the show. It happens every single week, and I always get bummed out But we only have a 2-hour block on this radio station, so it's going to happen.
Yep.
Man, I tell you what, Mike, Kyle, thank you guys so much for being on the show. They are from the band Shadow of the Talisman. They're a metal band from Flint, Michigan on Eclipse Records. You guys have been fantastic tonight. I appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having us, man. We're super excited to be here, and this has been a blast. So thank you. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You can check out the band on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, TikTok. Also get some merch at shadowofthetalisman.com. You can go pre-save their album there as well, As Above, So Below, that drops Friday, February 21st. So, look, we're at the very beginning of 2025. What's the future look like for Shadow of the Talisman?
It's exciting for sure. Like, we just formed in 2022, and to say we have an album coming out, we played in Machine Shop. We're on a radio talk show right now, which is incredible. It's like 2025 is looking as hopeful as can ever be. New songs in the works, crazier venues, hopefully. It's going to be a crazy year.
Yeah, I think that we're just going to keep building up and up and up, and we're going to play some shows that are really going to blow us all away, and like us in the band, I should say, because every time we play a show, I feel like it can't get better, and then it's always just like the best feeling in the world to be on stage doing what we do. So I cannot wait for this coming year, and like Kyle said, we're writing some new music too, just to maybe start working on an album too, but also just to fill in the gaps a little bit more. And that, honestly, I think deep down, that's all our favorite part, is just writing awesome music and writing stuff that we can all be proud of and everything. So 2025 is going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys are on a lot of social medias. Which one's your favorite one if people want to reach out to the band?
I'd say Instagram is probably the best. We have the most content there, most interactive to respond to us and whatnot. So yeah, Instagram for sure. Not sure about you, Mike. What do you think?
I was gonna say Instagram or Facebook. I mean, either way, I think all of us heavily monitor it, and we're all we love talking to people. We want to, even if you just want to talk to us about some other band, we'll still talk to you. We love it. So Facebook, Instagram, can't go wrong.
Or if you want to talk about PC games from 1992.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about
Shadow,
our third album, which is an 8-bit tribute to those 90s.
Yes. That'd be dope. All right, so the last song I'm going to play for you guys is another title track from the album, So Below. What's the song about?
So Below is very much our ending title track, our ending track for the album. It's, we were set out to make something as heavy and fast and as epic as possible. We wanted to really go out with as big of a bang as we could. So that's what this song encompasses. It's really about the protagonist of our story fighting one more good final fight against the antagonist, and it all comes to a head at the end of this album. So we hope that you guys enjoy it as much as we enjoyed writing it, because it was a blast.
And a huge shout out to our guitarist for that solo section. It's insane. So definitely when we listen to it, there's two guitars just going at each other as much as they can. It was a pain to write, but man, it paid off.
He is Mike. He is Kyle. My name is Mikey O. We will leave you with the title track, So Below, from the Shadow of the Talisman. We'll see you when we see you. All right, very cool. See, he didn't do it again. I
didn't put vigor behind it, too. Did you see that?
Look, and to go with the it only happens when girls, I was like, yeah, that never happened before. And she was like, yeah, you can do other things, do hearts. I don't even know. You know how they do that.
Yeah, I did it right.
Yeah, and then a whole bunch of hearts started showing up.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
What's going on here, man?
I guess we just don't have the magic touch, man.
Yeah, that's not metal. That's why it's not happening.
Yeah, probably not.
All right, guys. Look, keep up the hard work, man. You guys sound fantastic. You guys are really cool guys, man. 2025 is looking good for you.
Hey,
yes,
thank you so much for having us.
You.
This is our first official interview radio. So this is awesome. So thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I'll be tagging you on social media and stuff like that, so you'll know when the episode's ramping up and going out and stuff like that.
Sweet.
Before you leave, if I could get a drop from you, and if you guys want to converse beforehand to see how you want to get this, how you want to finagle it, but something like, hey, this is Mike, hey, this is Kyle, and we're from the band Shadow of Talisman, and you're listening to Indie Rage Radio.
I say do just that. Mike, you take the lead, then I say it, and I'll let you say the rest. Keep it easy. Jonathan, we're going to be able to coordinate it for the rest of that.
Yeah, whenever you guys are ready.
I go first? Me, you, me?
Yeah, whatever you want. I can go first. You can go while rock, paper, scissors it.
I'll do me, you, me.
All right.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Mike.
And this is Kyle.
We're from the band Shadow of the Talisman, and you're listening to Indie Rage Radio.
Yes. Very cool, guys. Appreciate your time, man. Thank y'all.
No, thank you,
of course.
man. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Look forward to the show and enjoy your night.
No, I mean, hey, without amazing bands like you, we would not exist. So, I mean, the pleasure's all ours. So,
sweet.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
All right, guys, try to stay warm during the vortex, man.
Yeah, for real.
We will try.
Adios.
Yep. Have a good night.
You too.